Hello, hi everyone. It is Leah. Thanks for stopping back to my channel. I have been kind of busy lately. Since we've been on quarantine, I have been doing a couple of different things just to kind of keep me busy, just figuring out some stuff. And recently I started making these little masks. So it's taken me a little while to get my formula kind of good. But I started putting blings on everything and I'm absolutely obsessed right now. So I wanted to share with you guys what I've been doing, how I've been doing it, and maybe give people some ideas of some stuff they can do on their own if it's something that you're interested in. Also, as far as my nail videos, I'm still really starting off. I'm really new. I don't know. I'm not professional. I've never done nails before. I just recently started them on myself and I'm obsessed with that as well. And this is the new deal. I still got to work on my blending, but we'll talk about that later. For now, let's dive in and find out how this mask making I've been doing is going. So before I start, I have also been using some Crown Royal bags. I have the like 3 or 4 different colors, and I'm not tying them really tight. I'm just kind of pulling them like this, the ones that I'm putting on right now, because I don't want to tie them. So that's why I have to keep adjusting it on my face. But it does have like a nose scoop, the stencil thing that I'm using right now. So it does actually hold on your nose, and then it ties in the back. And then I have the rest tied way up here, but this is how they look. I guess when you're doing them, you can add the little elastic here, but elastic is scarce these days. I went on Amazon and I absolutely could not find any. I was going to use rubber bands, but I thought this one was cute, and I have tons of ribbon, so I thought I would use that as well. And I think it's pretty and it looks really girly, and I just like ribbon better. So stay tuned. I've got a ton of these bags. They're a little bit longer than a lot of them. These are like the bigger bottles. And so what I've done is I've pretty much cut out this whole area and this whole area for the masks that I'm going to do. But I feel like this area can still be used for a different type of mask or like a different shape. So I just keep it. So I cut that off. And it looks exactly like this. And then I iron everything out. So these are what the face ones look like. I cut as close to the edge as possible. And then the backing just comes out straight just like this. So in order to do one mask here with the size that I'm using, which is an adult female, which seems to fit most people, I put this one to the edge as much as I possibly can, and then it does leave a little bit of a space of fabric where it doesn't reach, but I still do it this way. So that's if you want to get this Crown Royal part. So we're going to cut that, and with my design it has to be cut just like this. So I pretty much just trace it with a pen because no one's going to see this stuff anyways. So like that. And I can still see it even though it's kind of dark. I mean, you could probably use a better, like a darker, or not a darker pen, but like I know that there's white ones and other fabric outlining stuff, tools that you can use. This one, I can see it just fine. So I just use it like that. So that's what I do for that one, for this side. For this side, I try to keep as much fabric as I possibly can, so I try to use it. I try to fit everything on it as best as I can, and then I can probably fit two, maybe one this size and maybe another one a smaller size, because I do have a different template that doesn't have this nose hook, but I do like the nose hook, so I try to keep that. So we'll do this one. And you just pretty much trace that one out just like that. So you're going to need 4 because we're going to double side it. Try to make sure it's as dark as possible. And I really can't fit this one on it in any way. Why? Yeah, it's almost close. It's really close. I can't really fit that other one on it. I also have these already pre-cut that I'm going to put inside them, so it definitely does change it. Now what I also do, now that this one's cut, I'm going to have to trace another one. So we need, or 2 more. We're going to need 2 more of these. So I'm going to go and do that. So we're only doing one side like this, and then we have 3 sides that are empty. Okay? So we still got these that we're going to add in. We're going to iron it. Sides here so that when we put it in the mask, it's not going to come out. So for this part, this is just a regular towel that I'm using because I didn't have another one right now. So we're just going to press and roll the ends just a little bit. So this is what they look like. So we pressed and rolled the ends. So I want this part to be inside. It doesn't really matter too much what side this is on because it's all purple. There's no print on it. If it did have print, you'd want to make sure that these 2 sides, the good side, are facing each other. And then I'm going to put this down here. And then between the first 2 layers, I'm going to add my string. I'm just going to put it here like this. Keep getting all of them confused. Lay them just like that. And I put this back over. Now my sewing machine only has 1 stitch. It's pretty simple. It's just like a simple kids machine, but it works really well. And my next one should be coming on Wednesday. I'm just gonna sew this up. So that's gonna look like this, and you're gonna have 2. These little strings are not important now. Because we're gonna sew these 2 parts together, so this won't really have a chance to undo itself. I like to cut these ends off. Now we're gonna iron it. So now for ironing, you're gonna wanna flip this inside out. We're gonna make it nice and flat. Making sure. So then I take these 2 ends and then I tie them just because I feel more comfortable and like it's not gonna undo itself. There's ways to like back stitch and stuff, but this one only does one set of one simple stitch, and so this just makes me feel more comfortable. Oops. So I do that, and then I take my handy nail glue and I'll put like 1 drop on the knot just to help hold it closed. And then everything should be set with your mask. So I'll re-iron this part down so it flattens out, but other than that, here you go, here goes your mask. I'm gonna be adding some rhinestones right here, using my little same technique with the iron and then just putting the rhinestones from the heat fix, and I'll show you what everything looks like at the end.